Even with all of this rain, some of Nebraska is still in a drought. The drought monitor just released today.
It's showing some promise, and with more rain on the way, will we see conditions continue to improve? Channel 8's Philip Kutofalo spoke with a farmer near Waverly there. And Philip, what are the conditions here in Lancaster County?
Well, we're not out of the woods yet, but the drought is improving. I spoke with Tom Peterson, a farmer near Waverly, about how he's keeping his pastures green amid the drought.
The drought is easing in Nebraska, but it's stubborn in some parts, mainly the southeast part of the state. This map shows that only 20% of the state is in drought. At this time last year, practically the whole state was parched. But today, most of Lancaster County is still in moderate drought, though things are improving. Tom Peterson, a farmer near Waverly, says the increase in rain gives him hope, but there is still room for improvement.
I mean, that gives a little hope that we might be able to raise a crop, get enough grass for the cows. That kind of thing. I mean, the subsoil moisture isn't there yet. We're getting soaked up from the top down, and it hasn't gone that far down yet. But yeah, I mean, as far as the drought monitor, I think it's looking more positive all the time.
Tom says growing was difficult last year, but this year is looking a lot better.
The rains have been nice and soaking, and that's beneficial to getting our corn crop and our bean crop off to a good start. Give them the best start they can, and then you got to hope you're going to continue to get those rains over the summers to keep feeding those things.
While his grass and crops are growing, Peterson says some of the creeks and ponds on his property could use a little more liquid.
Those ponds are actually ground fed, so the water level underneath is what actually brings the water level up in those ponds. And we have not improved that pond height, or the depth, I guess, of the pond at all since last fall. Despite the number of rains that we've had.
Tom says once those creeks start to fill, that will be the first sign that the drought is no more. He is hopeful that Friday morning's storm will be productive and not destructive.
When it does flood, that kind of ruins your grass. We got a good grass stand to start with now, and there's a good start with that for the cows. But if that floods over, that lays all that grass over, covers some of it with mud, and you lose a lot of tonnage. A lot of meals for the cows.
Peterson doesn't use irrigation, so he's hoping Mother Nature will give him a helping hand.
She takes good care of things most of the time, and if we don't have to haul water to the cows, that's great. We're dryland farmers, but if Mother Nature gives us a shower every now and then, it's very beneficial, and you don't have to sit there and hope for rain.
Time will tell if this round of storms helps to wash away the drought. We will continue to keep you up to date on conditions online and our Now Local News app. For now, back to you.